watching City County Sports. Go Aces!
You're watching City County Sports, the Coach's Corner with John Edge, brought to you by Bobby Wilson Furniture, Penn Station East Coast Subs, Owensboro Catholic Schools, 54 Pizza Express, Legends, Trophy House, and Via Media.
Hi everybody, this is Rod Wilkerson back at the Steel Stadium. This is the Coach's Corner with John Edge, and I'm here with John Edge, head coach of Owensboro Catholic Aces. John, you had a big game, City County championship with Owensboro High School on Friday night. Unfortunately, it was 50-34 Owensboro, but you had to be proud of the way your team played.
I thought, we came out, with gangbusters early on, but, give Owensboro credit. They came back as well, and they, scored after that. They scored, I believe, 21 unanswered points after that. So, or 23. We've got to continue at that pace as well. And then, we came back. We scored another touchdown, and then got a couple of bad penalties that hurt us, and some things that hurt us. But you got to overcome that. You can't do that against a good football team, quality football team like Owensboro. But going back to the game, we came back, made a few adjustments second half, and proud of the way the team played really hard, and then missed a few tackles that we should have had that would have really helped us on some third down plays. And but good thing is that that game doesn't mean anything anymore, and it doesn't mean anything to them anymore either. Before all that, in the summer, and then in the previous games it does, but right now, it's a new season for both programs, for all the programs here in town. It's you're gonna get ready for your district. You got a couple of non-district games coming up, but you're going to be getting ready for your district. And I think it was a good atmosphere. I'm glad all the fans came out and watched, not only ours but Owensboro fans. It was a good atmosphere, and it's going to help both teams in the playoffs. Well,
you talked earlier that it was going to be a mistake. If you can capitalize on not making mistakes, it would be a really close game. And both teams made some mistakes, but that basically kind of turned out to be sort of the difference, don't you think? Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, it's always down to the team that makes the least amount of mistakes, and Owensboro made the least amount of mistakes. So, they got up on us a little quick, and that was a difference maker too. That's what you want to do. You want to be up, quick, and so, I think the team's going to learn a lot from it. I'm going to learn a lot from it, and I think, it could be good for the football team. It's really, losing's not fun. Right. But if you can learn from it, you're going to do well.
And you made some adjustments at halftime, and you can tell your team came out fired up. Your defense really put some pressure on them running ball.
Right, and our kids were turning their shoulders. In the way he reads it, if he gets that, he's gonna pull it. And a couple of our linemen were doing that, and our outside backer sometimes, depending on who they're reading, did that as well. And so you can't do that. You can't do that to a good quarterback. And so we made some adjustments, made sure they weren't doing that, and went over that responsibility real quick. And then they made some adjustments too. And during the game, it's a chess match, and you gotta keep adjusting.
Well, you obviously had some playmakers in that game. Who was your Penn Station Player of the Week?
We gave it to John Mark Borman. He's had a good year so far. And then the other thing is during the game, he had a lot of tackles. And so we gave it to him. I believe he had a fumble recovery as well. So we gave it to him, and, looking for even bigger things for him in the future.
Anybody else stood out in that game?
I think, Ray had some good plays. He made some plays. He still got to work. I think he had 2 interceptions. That's the most he's had in the ball game. That's fine as long as he's going to work on it and fix his mistakes. He can't throw deep in the middle late, and then that's one of the problems he had in that game. He tried to force some things, and against Owensboro, they're going to pick the ball off. So, I thought our O-line played pretty good in the second half. We were able to run the ball a little bit, and then we protected him. I think he only got sacked one time, or maybe twice, and then. Shamari had a good game. Noah McCormack, that first series, he had a lot of good plays. So, also defensively, Deverell Reed had a good game. And then, I think that's really big for him. And of course, a couple other kids on defense had some good stops.
Well, that game's over. You're moving on to Friday night. You're going across the Blue Bridge to play South Spencer. What are your thoughts on that team?
Well, they're going to give you their best, and they always give you their best effort. And only but 2 years there have been blowouts. 1 year, I think in 2011, something like that, we blew them out, and then last year they got on us a little quick. But we came back in that game and cut the lead down to 12 or 10. I can't remember, but 2-possession ball game. And so, it's one of those things where you don't know. I mean, I think we're leading the series 7-6 right now, and so, I'm sure they know about that. So we're going to have to really, really, play hard, and we got to get back in the win column. And then the only way you do that is to come back out here, fix your mistakes, and do that. But it's not going to be easy. After a loss, mentally everybody's down, and physically everybody's down, and you got to bounce back up. So we're going to find out what type of character this team has.
What do you do? What are you doing to get the kids back up? Are you seeing any effects of Friday night's game?
Oh no, I think the big thing is that the less you talk about it after you go over the video and stuff with them and fix the mistakes, it's over with.
Well, we're going to talk with one of your assistants in the next break, and we wish you the best of luck at South Spencer.
Thank you.
Hear ye, to all who be gathered here, give voice and pay homage with the appropriate awe and adoration to King Bobby the First.
All hail the furniture king.
My royal supplicants, lend your ears to this royal decree. Only I, King Bobby, offers the biggest savings on quality furniture and accessories.
'Tis only King Bobby who bestows upon his tri-state subjects the lowest prices on bedroom suits, living room suits, and love seats. Bobby Wilson's Home Furnishings in Owensboro.
Year after year, our Philadelphia cheesesteak is voted best tasting sub all around America. Join us in celebrating this founding father of flavor, this titan of taste, the often imitated but never duplicated Penn Station Philadelphia cheesesteak. Visit Penn Station today.
Education beyond the expected, success beyond the dream.
For over 50 years, the Trophy House has been helping celebrate the times of your life with our unique selection of trophies, awards, and plaques. No matter what the occasion, the Trophy House has an award or trophy to remember that special event in your life. The Trophy House will personalize your gift with our state-of-the-art engraving process that allows us to make each award unique. And when you want that specialized giveaway product, All American Advertising Specialties can personalize everything from shirts to pins to calendars. The Trophy House, 511 Frederica.
At 54 Pizza Express, our pizzas and sandwiches and pastas are all made fresh daily just for you. Fresh vegetables, delectable meats, rich tangy tomato sauce, and tons of rich mozzarella cheese. Wholesome ingredients, all carefully selected for their quality and taste. Just think about the delicious flavors bursting in your mouth from a fresh hot pizza made by 54 Pizza Express. Call, come in, or order online.
54 Pizza Express.
Hi, I'm Duran Engineer, head coach of the Owensboro Catholic Lady Aces soccer team. This week's Lady Aces Legend Soccer Player of the Week is
Lauren Goodwin. Lauren put in a solid performance attacking the back line against Owensboro and Ohio County for the Lady Aces during Week 3 action. She also recorded her first career varsity goal. This week's Legends Soccer Player of the Week is presented by Legends, outfitters of active people.
Hi, I'm Andy Dunne, the head coach of the Owensboro Catholic Aces soccer team, and our Legends Soccer Player of the Week is
Cameron O'Brien. Cameron had an exceptional offensive week, scoring 8 goals for the Aces during Week 3 action. This week's Legends Soccer Player of the Week is presented by Legends, outfitters of active people.
back here with City County Sports, the Coach's Corner with John Edge, and I'm here with the Owensboro Catholic offensive coordinator, Clint Houck. Clint, talk to us about what you do for the team and your responsibilities.
Okay, weekly responsibilities: film breakdown of the opposing defense, running the scout team for the defense during the week, and overall implementation of the offense for that week. Our offense doesn't change from week to week, but we have little things we pick on here and there per team. We usually like to find a player on their defense that's overly aggressive. If we can find keys here, find a key there, we can kind of get a game plan to it. As you know, we are an up-tempo offense, so there's not a lot of time to game plan. It's mainly get a feel of the game, get a feel of your quarterback, and see where the holes are.
Friday night's game with Owensboro, what were your thoughts about that offensively?
I thought we showed up and played well the first series, as everybody in the stands did.
Yeah.
But then their physicality took over. They're a very well-coached team. They didn't have that overly aggressive player, and they played very disciplined football.
So, and going into South Spencer, what are you going to be working on?
We're going to work on finding grass, and that's one of our main philosophies of the offense. We want to find that spot of the field and have a receiver settle in it.
Well, you obviously have a new quarterback with Ray Zuber. You've gone 2 years with Houston Hearts, and there's some speed there also with Shamari Morton and Holden Staples.
Right.
How are you blending all that together, and what are your thoughts on Ray's progression at quarterback?
Ray's coming along well. He still fights throwing the ball over the middle late, as we all saw Friday night. As far as we've got speed all over the field, and we've got 8 receivers we rotate in during the game. And it's just a matter of trying to get everybody a touch at what they do well.
You talked about looking at video. I know you guys are using Huddle. How's that fobbed the game of football?
I think it's broken the game down a lot easier for situational play. I think it can take you out of the habit of game flow because you don't really watch the game as it happened. You watch it on a first down basis, second down basis. So sometimes you have to revert back and watch it the old school way, but it really has specified what you do on each situation.
And as far as the players itself, I mean, you're able to monitor who's watching what, right?
We are, and we get them on it on a weekly basis. Some watch more than others, some watch a ton more than others. But more than them watching it, we're having to teach how they watch it.
As an offensive coordinator, how you collaborate with the other coaches?
Offensive coordinator-wise, I set up the drills they run each week for what we need in the game that week. For instance, with the wide receivers, just worked on stances and starts. Can't start a play if you're not in the right stance. So I dictate what the assistant coaches do, and then we just overall as a team, as a coaching staff, come up with the game plan.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming here. We will talk with you guys next week and find out how the South Spencer game went, and we look forward to talking to you again.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, this has been the Coach's Corner with John Edge. We'll see you next week.
You've been watching City County Sports, the Coach's Corner with John Edge, brought to you by Bobby Wilson Furniture, Penn Station East Coast Subs, Owensboro Catholic Schools, 54 Pizza Express, Legends, Trophy House, and Via Media. If you would like to be a sponsor of the Coach's Corner and show your school colors, call Rod at 270-683-1094.
Education beyond the expected, success beyond the dream. I believe in achievement, belonging to a caring family, faith in education, Owensboro Catholic Schools.
Hi, I'm Duran Engineer, head coach of the Owensboro Catholic Lady Aces soccer team. This week's Lady Aces Legend Soccer Player of the Week is
Lauren Goodwin. Lauren put in a solid performance attacking the back line against Owensboro and Ohio County for the Lady Aces during Week 3 action. She also recorded her first career varsity goal. This week's Legends Soccer Player of the Week is presented by Legends, outfitters of active people.
Hi, I'm Andy Dunne, the head coach of the Owensboro Catholic Aces soccer team, and our Legend Soccer Player of the Week is
Cameron O'Brien. Cameron had an exceptional offensive week, scoring 8 goals for the Aces during Week 3 action. This week's Legends Soccer Player of the Week is presented by Legends, outfitters of active people.
Hear ye, to all who be gathered here, give voice and pay homage with the appropriate awe and adoration to King Bobby the First.
All hail the furniture king.
My royal supplicants, lend your ears to this royal decree. Only I, King Bobby, offers the biggest savings on quality furniture and accessories.
'Tis only King Bobby who bestows upon his tri-state subjects the lowest prices on bedroom suits, living room suits, and love seats. Bobby Wilson's Home Furnishings in Owensboro.